Hello, my name is Igor Fraga, and this is my lap guide of the global online qualification for the Olympic Virtual Series Motorsport event. So here we are on the Tokyo Expressway. We're gonna do a lap guide here. So you coming up full speed, braking just under the 50 meters board, downshift to 4th gear, and this track basically you want to use as much track as you can. So you'll be basically coming on very close to the walls, like on the entry of the corner, on the apex, and then on the exit as well. Just trying to carry as much speed as you can. Like there's no curb on this track, there is just walls. So yeah, you want to be always very close to them, so you can maximize your track and as well as your momentum, your speed during the corners. So yeah, coming up this part here is a little bit more slower section. I brake approaching around here, like the painted curb, and then you'll be just taking this line, like entry a little bit early, and then open up a little bit. You don't really take this apex, but try to concentrate, you know, approach with a better speed on this one. Be careful to not take a penalty here, because those two is the tricky ones. Very on the limit here, you know, just a little lift there, trying to carry as much speed you can, as well as using all the track you can. This one is a little bit tricky. The next one, you brake just when this like white dot starts on the entry of the corner, and then you kind of take a little bit later apex, but then, you know, approaching very close to the inside wall as well. Be careful, because if you touch in any of them, you'll be just invalidate the lap. 3rd gear through here. Actually, like, you downshift to 3rd and then upshift to 4th very quickly, short shift. And yeah, it's very important, especially on this one, because if you can exit well the corner, you gain through all this straight line section. And for here is, you know, easy flat out. Just take a straight line as possible, so you don't lose time basically. And yeah, coming up from 6th gear, you'll be braking which board that was, the 150 meters board. When you're like approaching to them, just brake 1st gear. Some of the drivers like to use the 2nd gear. I prefer to get out on the 1st gear. You'll take like slightly late apex. Be careful on the power, because the car loses some traction. Use all the track always. Important to have a good exit as well, because it's an uphill section. Makes a lot of difference. And here's the tricky part start. Like when you pass the 50-meter boards here, start to turn and lift. A little bit of braking depending on the timing that you steer. So yeah, 4th gear downshift all the ways on 4th gear. Just, you know, almost touching the walls here, here as well. Just try to keep the momentum. Don't go too wide there, like around here, so you have a better time to come back and have better positioning for the last corner. After, like between the 50 meters board there and this like white dot, which starts just in front of me, you'll be braking downshift to 3rd gear. And yeah, for this one, you just want to carry a good amount of speed. Not really like stopping, but just carry the momentum through the corner. And try to apply throttle as early as possible, because this one makes some difference as well on the exit. So yeah, this is, you know, the slower lap guide. We'll go for a bit quicker run. I'll reset here just quickly, because the tire were a little bit colder. Be careful to not touch the walls. But yeah, this will be a little quicker lap. My personal best now is on 155.1, but yeah, the goal is to lower this a little bit more still. So brake on the 50 meters board, don't touch the wall. Early shift to 5th gear. Just make sure you don't tap the wall on the exit. When it's a good run, you can like upshift early to 5th or keep in the 4th as well. Both of them are good. So approaching the painted curb, you start to brake. Easy on the throttle. Easy here as well. The car wants to slide a little bit, just control that. Okay, this one was quite nice. Was a little bit more towards the, you know, late apex. Good exit through there. Yeah, from my personal best, it's a little bit far away, but I think it's still decent time. Wanna try to finish within the 55s. So yeah, just very close to the wall. Trying to straight up the line. 150-meter board. You start to brake. Oop, a little bit early, to be honest. Still okay. Then we go for the last sector now. It's very flowing and very fast as well. It's quite tricky because you really have to go close to the walls. Don't touch it. Keep on fourth gear, really close. A bit early on the throttle, I needed to get back a little bit. But yeah, this is the full lap, probably 55.8 or something like that. Yeah, not so good, but for a straight lap like this, I think was decent. I hope you guys have enjoyed this lap guide, and I also hope that you guys could learn something from this. And yeah, I'm wishing best of luck to everyone to improve their times.